Bull flag pattern, the setup that pays me every week, or especially when the market is going to the upside. So if I had to pick only one single pattern that has made me the most of money trading futures, it would be this bull flag. This is one of the highest probability continuation patterns in all of trading. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know how to spot it, how to enter in it, and how to manage it like a pro. So if you're ready, let's break into it. Also, a bull flag is a continuation pattern, so with a strong move to the upside, a strong move up, and that's what we call the pole, and that's why we say the flag pole, and followed by a slight pullback or consolidation, and that's what we call the flag, and it's shaping as you can see right now, a flag, and that's what we call the bull flag, because it's a pattern when the market is going to the upside. And the psychology behind this pattern, behind this setup, is that the initial move is aggressive buyers, with thanks to this pole over there, these powerful moves to the upside, and the pullback is just profit taking, and the trend isn't reversing, it's just resting. The market is breathing into this flag, and this flag should slope slightly downwards or sideways, and if it retraces more than 50%, it's probably not a flag, it's a reversal, okay, and 50% above the previous move on this flagpole. Alright, and now how to identify a high quality bull flag. So first of all, the pole should be strong and impulsive. This one, let's take another example. So as I said, the pole should be strong and impulsive, ideally with above average volume. For example, on this chart, you can see that the pole is starting over there. We have an impulsive wave. We can see that this pole is really aggressive. We have a lot of buyers right there. And then the flag portion should show declining volume. Sellers are weak. And you can see that green candles are powerful, are massive, are insane, are impulsive, and the red candles are so weak, are so low. In the same time, the volumes are weaker than on these big moves, and that's why with all these indications and information that it's giving you, that it's a probable correction and a probable bull flag. And the flag should be tight and clean, not choppy or wide. And bull flags work on every time frame. And you just need to draw a trend line about each high point, and then it's shaping your bull flag. And this setup work on every time frame, but on the 5 minutes, 15 minutes and daily, they tend to be the cleanest. So right there, then we break it, and boom, the impulsive wave, and the next impulsive move is keeping going. And another new flag, another potential bull flag over there, and if we're gonna break it to the upside, bam, another bull flag, which is gonna shape on this market. Let's see in live on this Bitcoin in 5 minutes. You can see that, look, for example, over there, nice. We have a nice pole, a flag pole over there, bam, then you just need to draw your trend line, bam, okay, trend line, we have this flag, and then when we are breaking it, boom, it starts to keeping going this bullish move. For example, we have another one, even two here, so we have a nice push here, bam, you're just drawing your flag, then when we are breaking it, boom, we are just maybe retest it, this level where we broke this bull flag, we retest it, bam bam bam, and then we are keeping going to go to the upside. And look, another flag pole over there, and another flag in 5 minutes time frame, another flag, we are breaking it, just ranging, and keeping going. And this is what we call a bull flag. And right now, how to enter in this bull flag, in this setup. So you have the aggressive entry, okay? So if you want to enter with an aggressive entry, you need to enter at the bottom of the flag channel, okay? So over here or over here. But if you enter at the bottom of this flag channel, you'll never know. You'll never know when we're gonna break it, okay? It's not impossible that we're gonna stay in this channel and keeping going to pulling back or keeping going to make this retracement. And if we are going to continue like that to making this retracement, you're not waiting a confirmation, and then your entry at the bottom of this channel would be not. And then if you want to have a more conservative approach and timing entry to trade this pattern, so wait for a breakout, okay? You need to wait for the breakout above the upper flag boundary, okay, with volume confirmation. And right there you need to enter at the market. Market hit the ask and you enter, but at least you have your confirmation. And by the way, that's pattern that I'm trading almost every time in my trading live stream. Then the stop loss just below the bottom flag of the flag, okay? And if the flag breaks down, the pattern is just invalidated, okay? So just your stop, you put it over there on the bottom of this bull flag. Then the target, you just need to measure. So theoretically, you need to measure the height of the pole. So the height of the pole, so the bottom, the high, and then you project that distance from the breakout point. You're just taking the low and the high, and then you move the same number of points at the breakout of this bull flag, and then you're gonna have your theoretical target. But in my opinion, personally, I don't like it to take this approach. Personally, I'm using the range. It's so simple, okay? So I'm drawing the high and the bottom of my range, okay? I'm drawing it, bam bam, and then I'm taking the same height and I report it to the upside. Okay, so it's approximately the same height, okay? And then my target would be at this point, okay? My first target at least would be at this point. And then if you want to speak about this risk reward, a well-formed bull flag typically gives you a risk reward about 2-1 or 3-1, okay? If you enter just here and you put your stop here, okay, so you have this kind of distance about risk, okay, and to win all these potential and probable win and reward. So you can see that approximately you have easily at least a risk reward about 2. Then the common mistakes. So if you are entering too early before the flag has fully formed, okay, this is a mistake that even myself I'm doing it often. For example, I would enter just before the break to optimize my entry, but often it's just rejecting this high of this bull flag or entering with this inside of this flag channel, okay, if you want to get an aggressive approach. And yeah, so that's why you need to be patient. Then confusing a bull flag with a rising channel or a wedge. This is a wedge, so you can see that we stay in a canal and in this uptrend, in a bullish trend, all right? And it's absolutely not the same thing than a bull flag, okay? Because a bull flag, we are retracing and pulling back to the downside, okay? And it's more clean, more visual, a bull flag, and this is just a canal to the upside, okay? So that's a wedge, uptrend canal, and this is a bull flag, okay? So when we are breaking this uptrend and shaping a flag and coming back again to the upside. Another mistake is ignoring volume. If volume increases during the flag, so over there, sellers might be getting stronger. And then the last mistake would be that chasing the breakout after it's already moved 50% of the measured target, okay? So it's completely useless, guys, to enter over there or even later. And one of the pro tip would be that the bull flags and all these setups are even more powerful when they align with a macro catalyst or a key support level. And that's why the context is really important. So guys, to recap and conclude this video, strong pull, tight flag, declining volume, breakout with conviction, and all these things means at the end high probability trade for this bull flag. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and if you liked it, this kind of educational content, because I'm gonna try to post it almost one per day during all these days. I'm gonna try, okay? I don't promise it, but I'm gonna try. And that's why if you liked it and if you want to see even more, put a thumbs up. And I'm telling you, see you in the next one of this YouTube channel, in video or in trading live stream on the Phidias Pro Firm YouTube channel. See you in the next one. Bye.
Yo, his name is Florian. He's the NASDAQ hustler. Every day he's grinding, making all them numbers cluster. He's a day trader, living life as a thrill seeker. Analyzing charts, he's the Wall Street sneaker. 9 to 5 ain't his game, it's the stock market flow. Tickers on his mind, watching those numbers grow. Buy low, sell high, that's the name of